Co-host, how many times I gotta tell you this, man? How many times do I have to tell you? The saga continues, man.
Holy shit. You're going to have to keep telling me until you can't tell me no more.
You say,
I forget shit.
It's keeping continuing.
Yeah. We keep on sagging.
Sagging, yeah. Oh,
yes,
man.
we do.
I like when Leon was leaving last night. He was like, man, y'all doing Leon tomorrow? Like, yeah, the saga continues.
You mean, let's do this? Yeah, he was like, you said Leon, but yeah, and I love that because every time we were like, hey man, we're gonna record tomorrow. We come up with a time usually when we're recording with the guys, and
yeah,
every time Leon hears that, he's like, "Oh, you guys gonna keep doing that saga thing? You gonna keep it continuing?"
Hey, we just looking at yeah. Get the fuck out, yeah.
We're gonna keep continuing, just like every time you ask about that when we talk about it.
Can I saga with you? No, no, goddamn it, get out.
Oh no, you haven't paid your dues yet. Bullshit is dangerous.
Exactly,
boy. You gotta
boy.
wear your hard hat around here.
You gotta have a license for this bullshit right here. You ain't passed the test yet. The bullshit test.
No community college gets you a certified license to do what we do. No.
Welcome, man.
Yes,
how you doing?
welcome. I'm doing good, brother.
Welcome to everybody.
Welcome to the whole all the children out there that are listening, all the kids.
We're
all about entertaining the kids.
All these children out here.
That's right.
Man. Trying to set them straight.
They're listening. They're like, make me laugh, motherfucker. It's a hard day at work. Got my boss bitching at me. Got my girl. She don't love me no more. Fucking my best friend. I need some laughter.
Dogs in the pit. Like humping my leg, humping my leg and peeing on it at the same time.
That's right. Biting my ass.
He's the only one that loves me.
Yeah.
And he pisses on me.
Dog eats better than I
do. Yeah, you know what, man? I'm happy to be doing this because I know how many people say that we entertain them at work.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
People say, I'm sitting up here, hate my job, hate my boss. Shit, I'm looking in the mirror. I hate me right now.
I know, man. Every time I hear that, I'm just like, oh man, I remember when I was like you. Wasn't getting paid, but I remember when I was like you.
I remember when I had one of those
bitching.
Things. What do they call? Oh, a cubicle.
Yeah,
Yes, I remember when I had one of those.
One of that oh God, I don't. Yeah, man, you know what?
Those 3 walls.
Yeah, I know. No shit. 3 walls. No kind of privacy. Got people listening in on your calls, even when you're not making calls. I mean, because you get that phone call as soon as they notice you're not on that phone. How come you ain't on the phone? God damn it! Because nobody's calling my ass. I don't know.
Boy, that's why. Yeah, that's why I love when cell phones came out, man. So I could just get up from the cubicle.
Mm-hmm.
I could order my my fucking my herpes medicine and my ball cream and all. I could go outside and order in privacy.
Oh my God, that sucks.
Yeah, I had to sit in my cubicle no more.
It sounds like you got a lot of problems when you're outside that cubicle.
I had to tell them
ordering medication.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Ball cream.
Yes, it's green. Yes, I'm holding it in my hand right now. Couldn't hold my dick in privacy.
Looks like an infestation on my dick.
Yeah.
God damn, this shit looks like Rick. Like that movie Rick.
God damn.
I gotta quarantine this shit.
Yes, doctor, my penis looks like a slug right now. It's all slimy. No, I don't have to do it anymore. When cell phones came around, you could I could go outside and yell at my girl without anybody being in my business.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Bitch, what did you do?
And you got to forget about that now. It's funny you mentioned being involved in your business because I read, everyone knows right now, unless you've been living under a rock, the iPhone 5 is out. No. It's not the 5, it's the 4S as in for shit. But one of the features I read, I honestly was talking to a friend of mine. She was telling me that one of the features is the phone will let whoever you're talking to know exactly where you are. I
thought the phone did that anyway.
I thought it did too. But I hear I was like, okay, now is this a feature that they're really advertising? And I was under the assumption she said yes, but I mean, I'm like, do we really need that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
I know
not everybody needs it on me. I need it on you.
Trying to get to them damn spill parties. Yeah, I get that. But I'm just like, wow.
I don't know. It came out today. I didn't even know it was coming out. I mean, I don't. Okay, it hasn't come out today.
Mm-hmm. They announced it yesterday.
News of it has come out today. They announced that it's on its way.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that much about it. I barely saw it. I got up immediately, started working.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, I was sitting up here, waiting to do the show. And while I was sitting up here eating cereal, drinking my smoothie, I was
being smooth,
sitting up here eating my peanut butter dots. That's what I'm addicted to this cereal called. We'll talk about it a little bit. I'm addicted to this cereal called peanut butter dots. I was drinking my smoothie and I was relaxing, and I saw a new iPhone 4S. Looked it up and it said, all I read was a faster processor.
Right.
All I read was it has better graphics. All I read was that it has a better camera on it.
Better camera, right?
But
video quality is better when you're doing video.
Video quality.
I think it's like 1080p. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Which half that shit, I'm like, really? Because they had a picture of a video game image where I'm like, come on, man. I've seen the video games available on the goddamn iPhone, and they don't look like Xbox 360 games.
But with the iPhone S,
yeah, I know.
Or the iPhone 4S,
now I can fucking play
now
those.
You're playing with
all
power,
the Xbox and fucking PlayStation games.
All that in your hand. But you know what it's like?
What?
The screen is so small, it's like playing an Xbox down the street.
Yeah.
Looking at your TV while it's 2 blocks away from you.
Yeah, I know.
Because that screen is so small,
I know, man. It's
but
like
I don't know, man. I always thought that was the controversy is that the phone has, if you want to track where somebody is on that phone, like the information especially goes back to depending on how you use the phone, certain information goes back to Apple.
Right.
Now, maybe there's like a tracking feature on there that if you choose to turn it on or share it with a friend, maybe that's what it is.
There is. There's if you get an account on MacMe, and let's say you lose your phone, there's something that will enable you to look for your phone only if you have that MacMe account. Apparently, that's what I was told. But I know that iPhone, at least when you get the apps, that you can get apps that let's say you want an app for Facebook. Facebook has something on there where it'll tell people where you're at. But I thought like shit like that was only offered through Facebook, not so much through Apple.
There's an app on Facebook that tell people where you are?
No, there's an app you can get for your iPhone.
Okay.
Which is the Facebook app.
I was about to say,
and if you enable that app, that tells people where you're at,
Okay. Well,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, no. Look, all these phones have a way of tracking where you are one way or another. That's like motherfuckers commit crimes today, and they try to, they're confused. They're like, "How did you find it, motherfucker? You got a phone?"
If you're making phone calls, phone calls, and you happen to be on Facebook telling people you're committing crimes, I mean, I'm sure. That's how they find you.
It's easy to find people today.
Yeah.
It's like, let's see, motherfucker, you said that you were going to this person's house on Facebook. When you got there, you tweeted, I've killed her.
I know.
And took pictures and bragged about it, sent it to all your friends.
And that's the thing.
And then you left your GPS tracking device on when you walked away from the crime.
I know.
Police are like, hey, you see that little dot right there? That's how we got you. That's you right there.
And dumbasses today are videotaping their shit, throwing it on their tweets, and So, I mean, I'm like, you know what? It's one thing if that's like an option that, let's say that's an option on a Facebook app that you can easily turn off. I get that. But if like the actual phone company is going, well, now when you make phone calls, people will know exactly where you are when you make that phone call. I'm like, how many dudes are going to get fucking busted, cheating on their fucking wives, cheating on their girls, when the phone's going to immediately tell you you're getting a call from Corey Coleman, from this address, and you're like, wait a minute, I thought that motherfucker was in New York.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like, I've always thought, okay, if you got an iPhone and your girl has an iPhone, you can't do shit because that they have that face-to-face thing on there.
Oh, yeah.
And if your girl's on top of things, and she's really on point with like watching where your ass is, she's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, yeah, like for example, let's say it is Corey Coleman.
Yeah.
And, I got a lovely lady right here. And she's like, hey, so you in New York, huh? Yeah, baby. I'm doing business. I'm here in the office right now.
Yeah. I'm doing business.
Yeah, oh, baby, I'm real busy right now. I'm in my cubicle right now.
I'm in my cubicle doing my emanations.
Yeah, I'm right in front of the computer right now. Put your video on. Oh, well, hold on, baby. Put it on. And I'm gonna scramble to put my shirt on.
You get your Space Jam poster. You put it as a backdrop behind you.
I know, I'm telling this girl like,
Uh-huh.
put this towel right quick.
busy.
Yeah, oh my God, busy. Girl comes in and tries to act like you're my secretary. She comes in and gives me coffee and donuts. And the only thing she wearing is the tie. She ain't got on no shirt. Your secretary walks around topless with nothing but a towel. Oh, baby, it's a liberal office we got to live.
What's your naked ass secretary doing holding that Space Jam poster right behind you? That shit ain't working.
I know. Cut your camera on that. Why ain't you got no shirt on? Oh, it's casual Friday. What you talking about? See, this real casual around here. Yeah, man. If you want to get caught, phones are you can't do shit if you got a phone and your girl probably has the same plan.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you ain't getting away with shit, especially if you got an iPhone. Steve Jobs has fucked it up for everybody. You know, sometimes I want to tell Steve Jobs, look, all right, so you can't fuck around, okay? I know you know, you got your wife gonna take half your shit.
Yeah.
I know you sick and your dick probably don't work that well. That don't mean you gotta fuck it up for everybody out there.
Yeah, I know. It's like you turning more into Darth Vader than
I know.
I could care to imagine. And the thing is, you gotta think, man, what is his wife doing that his main goal with the iPhone is to keep track of his fucking wife probably. You know?
Shit, his wife probably put the technology in there.
Yeah.
His wife is probably behind all this shit. Okay. His wife keeping tabs on him. So he's like, fuck it. If I gotta suffer, all you motherfuckers out there gonna suffer. Everybody gonna get tracked down.
Big sister's watching.
Wife probably keeping tracks on every step he takes. And he's like, I can't get away with shit.
It sucks because, like, I mean, I told you my phone's like, it's on his last fucking leg, if even that. But the thing is that I'm like, wow, now I gotta like go on the internet and really research this to make sure that, okay, I'm sure all these, any way this phone can track me, I got to find a way to turn it off. Because they at least tell you, well, there's an off switch. You just got to find the fucker. You know, you got to find that shit in the dark.
That shit, yeah, try to find it. That shit, you know what? That shit is like taken. Because the person on the end of the line at Apple, you tell them like, excuse me, I need help trying to find the off switch on my phone. And on the other end, you hear, good luck. Click.
No shit.
They got shit on there with it. You want to get rid of information, all kind of stuff. Like it's hard, man. They make you work for it.
Yeah, and then you end up fucking going on YouTube, and then you see every motherfucker tearing their phone apart, trying to like fucking disable that feature, and you're like, I gotta take apart my phone.
Shit, you know what? And it's not just the iPhone. Like they have phones. Like when you're done with them, even when you think you've erased information on there, somehow, some way, they can find bits of information still.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I do with every phone? With every phone that I've had, that I've been done with.
What do you do?
I make a smoothie out of it.
Yeah.
I put that shit in the blender.
Yeah.
I put some berries in there, some juice, some yogurt and some bananas, and I blend that motherfucker up, and nobody will ever see it again.
Some techno juice.
I drink my phones when I'm
done. You know what? I'm sure some of these fans will wait for you to take a shit when you're hanging out at the club, take a shit, and they go looking at that. I was like, I'm gonna get some shit on K Kuma.
You know what happens?
Yeah.
You know what happens after that? When I go take a shit, somebody can track me.
Yeah.
They can find where I am.
I know.
I was up there taking a shit, and finally, we've tracked him. We got him down.
We got that. Where is he? He's taking a shit right now.
Or your girl would find you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your turd, you know what happened? Your turd will start ringing.
Yeah.
Your turd will ring, and you look down the toilet and be like, hello? I know you taking a shit at that girl's house. I know you ain't no fucking business trip. You talking to a turd right now, ain't you, trifling Negro? Yeah.
I think girls can just smell your dick sometimes like a fucking dog.
Oh man,
I was like, I didn't even bring my phone. How'd you catch me here?
Let me
I
tell you
can smell your dick.
Let me smell your dick. Like that's no, really, some people have said, if you really do want to make sure that no one has anything on you, if you are that paranoid about your phone, when you have to give it away, like let's say you're done with it, you're moving up to the next model, you're about to recycle this phone, take it to some place where they do that. You're very paranoid about information on that phone getting out, even after you've erased everything. They say, put that phone in some sort of heavy duty blender and just destroy it.
Just destroy it. I mean, I figured fucking burn it. I mean, just burn the fucker. But I mean, at least when I'm done with this, I'm putting my shit in a museum because I mean that shit. I used to own that. That'll be worth something down the road. That's co-host's phone.
Oh man, yeah, I still have the one that I dropped and it shattered. Because I was just amazed that a phone could shatter like that.
Yeah,
like the glass. I know people who said that their phones have shattered, and I've never seen it, man.
I've never seen it either.
Actually, I have. I've seen some people do that, and I was always the asshole. Was like. Never gonna happen to me.
Yeah, I've never seen it happen on an iPhone. I've seen it on other shittier phones like the flip phones, shit like that. And I mean, hell, I've had like fans whenever we go and we're doing the spill.com. I've had fans like take pictures and shit, and I go, hey, can I check that out? And like, well, you can't see it that much. I'm like, why? And I look and they show me their broken ass, shattered fucking glass phone where they take a picture. Oh yeah, like you're just hoping to God this shit is in focus, huh?
Yeah, that fucking. I've seen so many iPhones that look like somebody's window shield, or look like Spider-Man shot a web across that shit. Like, my phone I'm keeping because that phone when I thought that I would never break my phone because I was so careful with it. I had it I always had it in a guard, a safeguard. One of those drop-proof safeguards cases and all that kind of stuff. And the moment my case came off, I've already told the story. I'm not telling the story again, but it was the night that I got like drunk with a couple of the bartenders around town, and I went to bed that night. Phone was fine, and woke up the next morning. That phone was shattered. Dude, I do not know how that happened.
That is like a fucking bad nightmare. That's like a nightmare that you have. At least when I used to play guitar. That was like the most expensive thing I owned for a while. And the thing is that I would have nightmares sometimes of seeing my guitar like completely demolished on the ground. And I wake up and go, and I look over, I was like, oh God, thank God. Oh my God.
Wake up screaming.
Yeah,
you actually hear the guitar breaking, blang.
Yeah. Wake up. I'd see Freddy Krueger fucking strumming away at my guitar, fucking my shit up, go, no.
This balance for you, Cole. Bang. Like, did you ever see that? Shit. Did you ever see that Simpsons where Homer woke up screaming and he screamed for like a minute? Did you ever see that?
You're describing almost every show, but yeah.
No, this one was crazy.
I think I know you're talking about.
He had a nightmare, and he woke up. I mean, he shot up out of bed, and his eyes were bugged out. His lips were quivering. His tongue was sticking out, shaking. He's like. I mean, that went on for a long time. Yeah. And when he was done, I think Marge got up and said, "Homie, are you okay?" like after he was finished. Yeah. I was dreaming about co-host's guitar. Okay. I just did Yogi Bear. I don't know what I did. I don't know what the impression that was.
Like a donut dream or something crazy.
Yeah, something crazy like that. Hey man, you know what though? I'm with you, man. Don't worry. Welcome to Let's Do This, by the way, everybody. How you doing?
Welcome to the show.
Yes, we are tracking all of you out there right now. We know where all of you are.
Yeah.
Look at this
man, you guys boring.
Yeah.
You guys just hanging out.
This guy is taking a shit right now. Look, you actually see pictures of him. Look at it.
He's looking for corn in his shit. The phone told me that.
You have corn. Yeah. Man, if your phone is just like mine, every phone that I've had that's an iPhone, it never fails. It never fails. Every time they bring out a new model, my shit starts acting up. My old model just decides the moment they say that there's a rumor about a new iPhone being introduced.
Yeah.
That's the day my iPhone goes bad.
I know.
That's the day. That day is like, early in the day, it's like, that's strange. My internet is slow, but I have full bars. I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then I get on the internet. iPhone 3GS is just announced coming out in 2 months. It's like, that's it.
I know. And Steve Jobs is fucking at work in his goddamn Death Star, and he fucking pulls that big ass lever, and every fucking phone that isn't the new one goes.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the button.
What the fuck? I've had this thing for only 3 years. But
no, there's a button that he presses whenever they know there's a phone coming out. He presses that button, and every phone dies a slow death after that.
Which gets me excited because I'm like, okay, I have a 3GS, and the thing is that I skipped the 4 because I'm like, well, my phone when the 4 came, I was like, well, my phone's still working strong. I hear that the 4 has like reception problems or sucks to be them. And then you know, a few months later, you start hearing about rumors about the 5. That's where I was getting excited, where I'm like, oh shit, I'm totally gonna skip over the fucking 4 and just laugh in the faces of these idiots with these 4s. When I get the 5, I'm gonna go, look at this shit, yeah, first kid on the block. And then when you know, my friend was telling me, yeah, they're gonna make an announcement tomorrow morning, and I was like, no shit. Well, I'll be sleeping through that, but I got the internet, so. As soon as I wake up, I was like, oh, boy, I'm ready to see my new phone. I'm dying to see the 5. And then when they go, it's the 4S.
4S.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Got your ass.
What? Yeah, it's like, wow.
Right now, that little phone of yours,
Uh-huh.
now that they've actually announced the iPhone 4S,
Mm-hmm.
that phone of yours is going to start sending you messages like, cough, cough, help me. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Please help me.
Upgrade your shit.
My phone actually, my 3GS before it broke sent me a message that said, see you in hell, Steve Jobs.
My 3G, my fucking 3G is gonna be wheelchairing his way into the nursing home. I get to die a noble death. No, you don't. Not until the 5 comes out. You don't. I fucking got duct tape all over that bitch, and I'm gonna put. It's time to get some new duct tape.
I know your phone is talking to you. Kill me, please.
Help me.
Kill me.
Help me. Oh, no. I'm going to send one more text message to your ass.
Man, speaking of screaming, when you did that help me from the, a lot of people don't know. A lot of kids don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the original.
The original.
Fly, the Vincent Price, The Fly.
Not the David Cronenberg.
Not the David
The
Cronenberg.
Vincent Price version, yes.
And there's a scene in there where there's a fly with a man's head on it.
Yeah.
Or is it a fly with a man's head?
Yeah, it's a fly with a man's head on it.
And he's like, and he's on a spider web, and there's a spider walking towards him, and the guy's like, help me, help me. My brother saw that as a kid.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of Homer Simpson screaming,
Uh-huh.
my mother said this. That scene scared the shit out of my brother, and he was screaming his ass off.
Yeah.
He said it was like, help me, brother!
Oh my god, that is a goofy ass scene. It's great. It's great just because like I think you actually see the spider like chomp down on that thing.
Yeah. It's gonna be your phone.
I know. It's my phone. I throw that shit in the goddamn spider web. I'm done with you.
But that's what my phone's gonna say when I put it in the blender. Not strawberries. No.
It's gonna look like Mr. Bill.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
There's a guy I'm waiting for to make a comeback. I'm curious, because Mr. Bill, who the fuck is that? Go look that shit up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bill, man. I used to love Mr. Bill, boy.
Yeah. He's
Bill,
related to Gumby.
What was that from Saturday Night Live?
That
Mr.
was
Bill?
from Saturday Night Live, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to love how they just mistreated kids. Go look up Mr. Bill. I mean, you think we do some cruel shit today in our cartoons? They used to just treat Mr. Bill like shit.
They did.
Mr. Bill was a cartoon about this little clay man and his dog, and it was a segment on the old Saturday Night Live back in the
Good
70s.
shit.
Yeah. And he had a friend named Mr. Hands and Sluggo, and Mr. Hands was just a pair of hands that narrate, would come in and narrate certain parts of Mr. Bill's show, and like he would come in and he was like, hey, Mr. Bill, and Mr. Bill be fine, like, hey, Mr. Hands, how you doing? He'd always be trusting of Mr. Hands. Like, Mr. Hands
his
was
best friend, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Bill, do you like cars? No, I love cars. I like this thing. I've never seen a car race before. Can we go to the racetrack? Oh yeah, let's go out to the racetrack. And he put his ass like on the middle of the track.
Yeah.
Here you go. You got a front row seat, Mr. Bill. No, wait, I didn't mean out in the middle of the street. No. Oh, I can see all the action. This is
then you realize that Mr. Ham's a fucking psychotic maniac. He's a complete sociopath.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. And they would always like have Mr. Bill's dog come in. And they would always sing, "Here comes Mr. Bill's dog." And he would make that little yellow clay dog.
Yeah, and they would always kill that dog in front of Mr. Bill. It's like, oh no, maybe he should get out of the way. Here comes the school bus ready to take him to school. It's like, oh no, he's in the middle of the street. Oh no, I better go help him. Oh no, here comes another car.
Because that's what it is what it'd be like. He'd be like, what would be like, "Hey, Mr. Bill, you know, it seems like your dog needs a walk." "Well, I can take him." "No, Mr. Bill, you just relax. Let's get Sluggo to take him for a walk." And they bring in that Mr. Sluggo guy.
Yeah.
And that Sluggo was a blue clay man. He always looked angry.
Yeah, he was like the equivalent of like Bluto from Popeye. Like,
Yeah, just shitty.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bill would always say, "No, don't bring that dog in here. I don't like that guy. He's mean." It's like, no, he'll take care of your dog for you. Here, let's take him for a walk. And then he like, "Wait a minute, you might want to keep my dog on the sidewalk. No, don't put him in the street. No." And then a car would run and run over the dog, and the dog would be flat. And every time, this is what made it funny. Every time Mr. Bill would go like, "Oh no," they put the camera in his face, and he had those red lips that he had would always be in a circle. Yeah. It'd always be a big O, and he'd go like, "Oh."
Yeah. And Sluggo never got killed. He was always the asshole. Like, yeah, like you said, you take Mr. Bill's dog for a walk, and then later throw him off a fucking bridge, and you're like, why is everyone giving Mr. Bill such a hard time?
Oh, that would be funny. They show that dog flying off a bridge, and that motherfucker would just go flying off.
Yeah, I know. Like somebody threw
that clay dog off a cliff. Yeah,
they actually threw it to give the illusion it was like being, which I guess it works. You know, you knew some guy in the background just threw that fucking piece of clay.
I always wanted to see Mr. Bill like go to a Scared Straight program. Like in prison.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Because it'd be like.
to meet the booty warrior.
Yeah, the booty man. They'd take and they'd be like, "Mr. Bill, we don't ever want you to commit a crime." "I don't commit crimes. I'm a good." "No, we need to make sure though. Let's take you to Scared Straight." And they take him to prison. They'd be like, "Some mean people in here. They often talk about doing things, but they're not gonna hurt you." That would be perfect. They got one of those guys. "Hey, I love clay. I love the clay, man.
There ain't nothing I love more than clay booty.
Then
and
clay
we can
booty.
either do this the easy
Wait a
way.
minute, you said they weren't gonna rape me. No,
We can either do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah.
The choice is yours."
Oh no! I'm a warrior.
I'm a warrior.
Man, you know what?
Oh man.
I'm looking at what we have here today.
Oh yeah. Got a lot on the menu today, huh?
Got a couple of things here.
Juicy bits.
Man. Now, we got one guy out there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are claiming this guy to be dead, but we keep getting like material after this guy.
No shit, we do.
After this guy's supposed death.
This guy's like Jesus.
This guy, I mean, we've been getting a lot of stuff from this guy, but right when you thought that you would get no more, he releases something else. But it ain't the usual that we get.
This is something more for the ladies, I guess.
All the men.
Oh God, yeah, that's true. We won't talk about that, but yeah, sure.
So we got a supposedly dead celebrity still producing stuff,
still putting shit out there for the masses.
I mean, the thing is,
kids, entertaining the kids. Yeah,
it's like, hey, this person said, hey, it's good enough for Kim Kardashian. Even though I'm dead, I got to do it too.
No, don't call it a comeback.
I've been here for years. Hey, and then we got now Obama has been around for a while.
Oh yeah, he's been president for a little while.
He's been president for a few minutes.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are talking about the 2012 presidential campaigns coming up. And they're saying, well, we don't know what Obama's political future is going to be like. Maybe he'll get reelected. Maybe he won't. Nobody's really certain right now. But I'm here to say that, it looks like certain parts of the world, he's already got a job.
Oh yeah,
he's got a job he don't know he has.
Yeah, he's gonna figure it out real soon.
Yeah, he's
gonna be relieved. Woo! Thank God.
I mean, I'd be kind of I'd be kind of upset if I was him. But the thing is, you know,
Yeah.
if he ain't got nothing else to do,
Hey, man.
it's waiting for him, and
Hey.
it's already got his picture on it. So
That's right. I mean, all the work's done. He just needs to run the joint.
you know what he needs to do? He just needs to walk through the door.
That's right.
It's all waiting for him.
He just needs to go look at my empire.
They built it up for him, man.
They built this shit up good.
You know what? I mean, we were talking about Apple, how everything is ready when you pull it out the box.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a job that's waiting for him. Just you know what? Just pull out the box and it works.
Yeah.
This job that he has right here. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't
He'll
know.
be getting a bucket instead of a box, but yeah. But yeah. But yeah,
so
man. But yeah, that's the show. We'll see what else happens along the way. Oh, but before we do that,
What?
I told you last week. We probably didn't say it on the air, but when I got here last week, I got here a little late, and I was scrambling to get here. And when before I realized it, I forgot your birthday present.
Oh yeah,
I forgot your goddamn birthday present. I remember you're like, you know, it happens. You probably forgot, or maybe you just didn't get one at all. I'm like, bullshit. I did. I was like, I did get one, but here you go. I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Oh really?
I wanted to give it to you on the air,
look at this.
so people
Look
know
at this.
I ain't full of shit. Yeah. I like talking about it, but I ain't full of it, at least not right now.
Now, what should I open first?
You're the birthday boy. I'll let you decide.
Well, what you do is you always save the best for last.
You always say you always say this, the good shit for last
Yeah.
because you want to get the dumb shit out of the way real quick.
Yeah, you gonna get the card on out the way.
Yeah, get the gay shit out of the way.
Let me see the gay shit. Oh, look at this. It's a card.
That's right.
It's got a squirrel on it.
You got a squirrel, yeah.
Screaming, and got two little acorns hanging down there where his ball should be. Seriously, it says, "I'd give up my nuts to make sure you have a great birthday." This is some gay
Do
shit.
you
Look
see?
it really is. Look at that.
You don't have to read what it says, but yeah.
It says,
by the way, I lied. Fuck you.
I was thinking the same thing. This card was.
Yeah.
It says, "Let's hope it doesn't come to that." And I'm like, hell yeah, let's hope it doesn't. Happy birthday, Corey. Hope it was an epic one. Thanks for being awesome, dude. Your bro.
Oh, no, shit.
You got me. Look at
Yo, that's
Jesus. I never do that. I never slip up like that.
I actually paid my intern to write that card, but god damn it.
Who is this person?
From Co-Host
This isn't your
3000.
card. Who'd you steal this card from?
Goddamn interns.
All right, let's get to the good stuff here.
Yes. And I pray to God that you don't fucking have that. That's the thing. I was checking, and I was like, please, God, because I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, but I'll let you decide.
Let me see.
Open that shit.
And if I do have it, I'm not going to tell you
you
I
just
do.
give that shit back to me so I can have it.
Nope, I'm going to go sell it.
Hey.
I'm going to go sell it and pull the old one out that I have. Like, hey, man, look at this. That was a great gift, man. I'm putting it on display right here.
Nice and fresh.
If you don't see it out here, then chances are I don't have it.
Okay, cool.
I'll put my books all out and open because this does look like a book.
Yeah.
It's very bookish.
Could be.
I hope it has pictures in it because Corey don't read.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Corey's opening up his gift
We got
right
one
now.
flap open.
Yeah, ain't no.
We got the other flap.
It ain't no Chinese checkers, but yeah, it's.
I'm keeping it suspenseful. You know? We're almost getting there.
Almost there.
We haven't gone
Stay
past
on target.
the paper yet. We still haven't gone on past the paper. Let's see.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. Huh. I see a corner here. I don't recognize it yet.
Oh, damn.
What is?
Oh, ho!
Oh my God! Look at this.
Oh no!
Hey man, this is awesome.
Do you have that?
I do not have this.
You do not have that.
I do not have it.
Okay, fucking good, because that's all. I mean, yeah, that is awesome, and you can go ahead, let people know what you got.
Okay, can I tell you something?
What?
Because I just want to be honest with you.
Are you lying? Oh, I was about to say.
I know, but listen.
Uh-huh.
This is great.
Uh-huh.
This is actually perfect. And
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I bought this book
Uh-huh.
2 years ago
Yeah?
in New York when Ralph Bakshi was doing a signing there and everything.
Uh-huh.
And so I took the book back to Joel's place.
Yeah.
And the book was too heavy for me to bring back. I just didn't want to carry it back with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went ahead and just gave it to Joel.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I just let Joel really liked the book. It was on his shelf. He's been really good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey man, just keep it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no shit.
And I said, one day, let me tell people what it is.
Yeah.
The book is called Unfiltered: The Complete Ralph Bakshi, the force behind Fritz the Cat, Mighty Mouse, Cool World, and Heavy Traffic. And I have been meaning to buy this book ever since I gave it to Joel.
No shit.
So, and no bullshit here. This is gonna sound like I'm making this up, and I swear to God I'm not. I have been checking this book on Amazon with the intention of getting it.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah. So this is like a perfect gift. You couldn't be
bad
in any more sync with me than
no
you are
shit.
right
okay,
now.
cool.
Getting this book. Thank you, man.
And I tell you what.
Much love, my friend. Much love. Thank you.
No problem. The thing is, like, I was reading some article about they were talking about the Lord of the Rings movie that he did where it had artwork from the movie. And I saw this on the internet and I was like, wow. I mean, I was blown away by I don't know if it was like animation sales or like concept work, but I looked up where the photo was from and it was from that book and I was like, at least when I saw it, I don't think I recognized it in your book collection. So I was like, okay, I got to get him something fucking cool because I know you don't like collecting bullshit. I didn't want to clutter up your house, but I'm like, you know what? It's Ralph Bakshi. There's a lot of fucking cool designs and, just concept art that, I think you'd probably fucking like.
No,
so
I've been through it. I was reading
I'll buy it.
Yeah, I was reading it and it was great, man. I can't tell you how much I love this gift.
Cause it's cool. Cause whenever it's sealed up right now, but if you open it, I would love to fucking flip through that because some of the artwork I saw, at least on that website, was fucking amazing.
No, you should look at this book. This book is so comprehensive and has so much wonderful art in here, like stills from so many of his movies, and just reading about the history of the guy, the stuff that he worked on and had a part in that you probably don't even recognize from being a kid.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, wow. yeah, like some of the stuff that he worked on when he worked at animation studios before he was doing the adult.
Before he made his name for himself. Yeah, wow.
And it's funny, man, because I'm looking at this, and they have all these people on the back who are talking about Ralph Bakshi, like giving quotes on the back of the book, like Quentin Tarantino gives a quote, gives a quote. John Kricfalusi, John K. from Ren and Stimpy, Frank Franzetta, and then there's a guy on here that I used to hang out with in college.
No
Him
shit.
And I used to be buddies. Yeah, he's the senior editor at Wired magazine right now.
Oh no shit.
So, a friend of mine named Chris Baker.
Oh cool.
I mean, I haven't talked to the guy in years, but I was like, when I first got this book, I was like, Jesus, that guy, that guy's everywhere now. So I used to hang out with that guy. I smoked. I smoked weed with that guy one time. It was like, Jesus,
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
that's cool.
Albert S. Ruddy, the producer of The Godfather. Has a quote on the back here.
He sounds. He's an important guy.
And then I just want to tell my friend Chris, I was like, fuck you doing back there? You don't belong in those guys.
Shit. Yeah. Why do I have to fucking look at your name on the back of some book or somebody I like? God damn it.
Who you win? When you were nobody.
I remember
no, man, thank you.
Were nobody. You're still a nobody.
You're still a no. You're nothing. You're nothing. No, this is a great book, people.
Awesome, dude.
I have so many books, and look, let me tell you something. I know that I say like I don't really get a lot of books today. It's like I'm talking about like there are books like novels that I would rather read digitally, comics, certain comics, not all of them, certain comics I would rather read digitally. But I mean, anytime I can get an animation reference book or art reference book or anything that's gathered in a great collection of great art, great art and great stories, I'm all down for like a hardcover book, man.
Yeah, that thing is like that thing is just nice. And like I said, I mean, I look forward to when you break that seal so I can go flipping through it someday.
This is going to be proudly displayed.
Damn.
In the annals of Corey Coleman's shelf up here.
I mean, what you need to do is you need to take all that other stuff down, put it in the middle, get some accent light, shine it
and just shine it right on that.
And I'll get one of the interns to make a co-host bought Corey this sign. They can make it however they want. I don't care. But yeah, just as long as it's displayed right there in the middle, man.
Right there.
That would be badass. That'd be my gift.
You know what,
my
man?
gift.
I'm such a Peanuts fan, but you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna since this came from, I'm gonna put it right in front of Charlie Brown's head over here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me you're gonna burn that shit, and you just gonna put it right there in the middle.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right.
No, not yet.
I like the sound of that shit.
I like it. This shit.
I like it, that shit.
Man, seriously, I can't thank you enough.
Man.
This is amazing. This is
right.
truly, truly amazing. This is
No
I
problem.
love Ralph Bakshi. You know, Ralph Bakshi was I'm gonna cry. No, Ralph Bakshi.
Be a pussy, Corey. Be a man. Be a man.
I can do this. No,
Do it to it.
Ralph Bakshi was one of my heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Coming
I
up
know.
as a kid, man.
Yeah.
Ralph Bakshi was the guy where I was like, this guy gets it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this guy doesn't treat animation like it's kid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one reason why I am the filthy cartoon character I am today, it is because of this man
Because
right
of that
here.
guy right there. Yeah.
He's the guy's a visionary.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Corey? He is the guy who let the artist be the artist. I think that's one of the quotes in the back there.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think John Kay said that. What did he say? I probably fucked it up.
John Kay says Ralph Bakshi is a force of nature. He saved the TV animation industry, the creative part of it, by giving back the art to the artist.
Oh, okay. I really fucked that. Yeah.
Except
it was
for that,
close.
Except for that Corey Coleman who does bad shitty artwork.
I was about to write my own quote on the back there with a black marker, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't want to fuck up your book. But
I was upset.
Then again, I almost did it where I was like, this is some badass shit. This is the greatest gift ever to give somebody.
It is. My feelings were hurt. Did you know that
Mm-hmm.
John Kay did a list of bad artwork he saw?
Oh,
on
God,
the
don't bring that up. Yeah, I remember. We talked about it
Oh, you
here.
did talk about that.
And yeah, but the thing is, all I think about is like, wow, at least he noticed. at least he saw it. At least he know we
At least he noticed. You know what?
Yeah.
And he responded back to me when I was like, said, "Hey, man,
He actually did. Yeah. I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's been a long time since we told that story, but go for it. I mean,
I was not really a story. It's just
Yeah.
I was looking on the internet one day and I went to somebody sent a comment saying,
Mm-hmm.
Ralph Bakshi did. I mean, not Ralph Bakshi, but John Kay did a list of art that he thought was examples of bad artwork today on the
Mhm.
internet, and he took our logo for Leog
Mm-hmm.
and put it up there and said this was flat and bad and all this kind of stuff.
I remember
Yeah,
that because I was like, well, what do you expect when you got a picture of Cyrus and Leon?
I was like, wait a minute, let me
I
see.
said that. Yeah. How come there's no co-host on that thing?
And then I sent him an autographed picture of us, and he was like, "Oh, I see now.
Oh, you've improved.
Yeah, yes. The error of my ways.
Much better.
Yes. Beautiful."
Beautiful.
I said, I forgot what my response was.
Uh-huh.
I think I told him, I said, "Man, you're doing this when you're not even considering that you took this from a site where
Mhm.
at the time it was just me doing everything,
Mhm.
I mean, outside, on the production end. I'm not
Right.
talking about on the talent end of things. I was just like,
Uh-huh.
I was like on the production end of things, I said, I'm not making excuses, but you got
Uh-huh.
one guy who's pretty much doing everything
Mm-hmm.
at this point, and I just thought that you kind of took this out of context, and it was my way of saying like,
Fuck you.
what have you like?
Yeah.
I don't want to get upset. I was like,
Uh-huh.
I was like, I guess I'm just hurt because you're a hero of mine,
Mhm.
and I got criticism in a way of where you were looking down at it, but you weren't giving any constructive criticism at all.
Mhm.
I said, I'd love nothing more than to get like
Mhm.
constructive criticism from you. I'm
Right.
really just making fun of people, and you don't know the context of what they're doing.
Mhm.
And I said, it's just my saying, by saying I'm doing this, all this production stuff by myself, I'm being a lot more productive than your ass is.
Yeah.
I mean, when is the last time you've done anything?
Exactly,
And yet
yeah.
You're on the internet taking years to do a short.
Yeah. When is your ass not getting fired for not turning in shit on time?
Yeah,
I mean, come on. But
that's pretty much it.
yeah. And I'm just like, hey, whatever. I was like, he talked about it, but honestly, at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Yeah, I mean, we're still doing our shit. We still got to keep doing it. And yeah, we were young. I mean, we were fucking like right out of the gate when that shit happened. But all I thought was like, well, shit, if he saw it, that means other people are seeing it. So
yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like,
fuck
hey.
him. I mean, hey, good for us.
I didn't get mad. I was just kind of like, in a way, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
But I was just like,
but I would have felt the same way if somebody that I admired, like, would have said something. I probably would have said the same thing.
But then again, I couldn't get upset because I told him, I said, hey, listen, no hard feelings though, because we come from a website where we do nothing but criticize things. So,
Yeah, I know, right?
what can we say?
Yeah.
I say, hey, thanks for noticing.
Yeah.
You know? So
But I'll criticize your criticism.
Yeah. Anyway, man.
That's my business.
Yes. The business. Talking shit.
Business is good.
Hey, you wanna get into this stuff here?
Sure.
Let's see what we got.
What
All
you
right,
want to hit up on first?
Oh man, we can't do it yet. What? We can't talk about this stuff. Yet.
Oh,
Not with all this
we haven't
bullshit
even
sitting
gotten on the
around.
goddamn train.
I know.
Ooh, there it is. As soon as it's like them Apple products. As soon as I start talking about something, shit feels like something's going wrong. Something new's coming, and here's that new bullshit train coming.
Oh, here
rolling
comes
in.
the new bullshit train 6SG.
Yeah.
See, we're way beyond the iPhone, man.
Yeah.
6X. Everybody talking about that 4G. We got
Mhm.
6SG. Six times the speed Super G.
Yeah, Super G.
So whatever that G's for.
So, yeah, I know. I was like, what's that? Shitty good? I don't know.
Great.
Great. Oh, shitty great.
Shitty great. Yeah, man. So shitty great. Yes.
It's
Man.
here, Corey.
Is here. Well, let's go ahead, man. I got mine.
We got plenty of bullshit here for the train.
I got both my shovels in my hand, ready to scoop this shit into the train.
Man,
You know what?
I got my fucking detachable hands here. I'm gonna pull these out. I'm gonna use my hands, Corey. I'm gonna get in the thick of it. I got to feel this shit.
Oh, you gonna scoop it out?
That's right.
What hands? You ain't got no hands.
Well, I told you I got my detachable, my little club.
Your Mr. Potato hands.
That's right. My Mr. Potato Head hands. They come in handy. Get it?
Yeah. Get your ass on out of here.
Oh.
It's all right, man. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That train is here. The new model.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You're ready.
You ready?
We're all ready.
Ready.
Yeah. What the hell?
What if this go get this? He's got the iPhone 5G right here. Look at
Wait
this.
a minute. Let me see that phone. How do you get the 5G?
Take that phone away from you, lift up the top, and candy comes out.
That's a Tic Tac box.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Apple 5 candy phone, man.
You even misspelled Apple. Apple has two P's, dummy.
He's got the Apple. The Apple 5.
What? You ain't got no room to spell it. Oh, okay.
Got 5 flavors of candy in it.
It's the Arctic Blast flavor. What the hell?
Strawberry, raspberry, grape, apple, banana. Yeah, give me some of that
Goatsy,
shit.
you damn clown.
Share with everybody.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
I'm ready.
Goatsy looks ready. You look ready.
I'm ready. You
I'm
ready?
ready. We're all ready here. Well, let's do this. Boy, look at the further track. Oh, wow.
Oh,
What an intro. There we go.
My throat. I almost killed my throat in that.
You got to be
Hey.
careful, man.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
We always talk about this guy,
Uh-huh.
how he's supposed to be dead. And yet this guy just keeps putting out stuff. I'm going to give people a chance to think of who we're talking about. Who we talking about, people? Who we talking about? All right. Have you got your guesses out there?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you guessed Tupac,
Tupac!
then you were right.
Thug Life!
But you're
That's
probably
right.
thinking like, see, the thing is, people thinking like, yeah, of course it's Tupac. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
He brought up some more music. What else? You
Mhm.
know, okay, we got it. He brings out music. We hear this all the time. Tupac got an album every year.
Yeah, he does.
He's
I'm
been
still
dead.
buying them.
But look, oh no, this is not a song.
Mm-mm.
It's anything from a song.
Oh, this is far from it.
From a song.
You
This
be
is,
making songs
this
after
is
you
not
see this.
audio. This is video.
Oh, no.
And it's not just video. You know, look.
I'm looking at the picture right now, and that looks like, that definitely looks like Tupac
Yeah, you see, now,
holding a beer.
so all these people releasing
Mm-hmm.
all these sex tapes out there.
That's right.
And Tupac says,
It's an
you know what?
epidemic, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac's like, hey man, you know, I've been gone for a while. You know, I'm still looking at this and feel like, you know, I need to, even though I'm talking beyond the grave right here.
That's right.
I still need to boost my career.
That's right. He's like, I'm not in the public eye as much as I need to be right now.
Not as much as I used to be.
People will forget
So what does he do?
Mm-hmm.
He makes a sex tape from beyond the grave.
Yes, he does.
A zombie sex tape. No, it's not.
What can a nigga do? Can't be true. Am I doing this?
Man, I'm looking at this and this there's a picture of Tupac, who's obviously getting oral sex from some woman.
I know, and this is on TMZ, by the way.
It's on TMZ, of course. It's on TMZ.
I'm like, wow, because you can't really make out shit. You see, like that kind of weird, distorted, like almost like VHS looking kind of image where you see the head. So in a way, it censors itself. But yeah, he's just chillaxing, just like, yeah, that's right, baby.
Tupac is funny because in this picture,
Mm-hmm.
Tupac is just standing there. It's like he's at a party or something. He's standing there and he's having a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's having a conversation with somebody, except that he's got no pants on and there's a girl blowing him.
He's just butt ass naked, looking like royalty.
Yeah, he's standing in the middle of the room, like, yeah, you know. Hey, come on in.
Good day to you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, good. Can I get you something? Hey, come on in.
I know that's a great picture.
Can I get you a margarita or a blowjob, maybe?
Yeah, it's just like this shit happens every day to me. What's the big deal? I don't
just walking around doing nothing. I mean, just standing there. I mean, look at him. He's like, you look at a picture like this, and you're like, is this dick even hard? Because he seems to like not be into this at all.
No, it's just like, yeah, it's 3 o'clock dick sucking time. Yeah.
Oh, if I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how. Can you imagine that? That's how popular Tupac was, man. That he could just,
shit.
He got so many blowjobs that it was just casual for him.
Boy,
it was like, hey,
I can't wait till we make it to the big time quote.
Oh, I know.
Doing that all the times.
Yeah, shit. Just
hanging out doing a podcast while a dick's getting sucked.
I
Yeah,
know, just
sure.
I can see myself in a meeting in New York. It's just like. Yeah, I understand. Oh, please hold on. I gotta take this blowjob. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to stop the meeting. Keep going. Huh?
It's blowjob o'clock.
Yes. Please, continue. What were you saying? Yes.
Yeah, we need to fix some characters up.
Yes, we need to fix our ads on Spill. Yes, I
we
understand.
need to do the ads. Yeah, we need to make that shit more.
I believe our marketing. So, yeah, I start drawing charts on the back of that bitch's back right there.
Yeah.
Well, we see these figures right here. Here's a story. TMZ broke the story. Of course they did.
Mm-hmm.
TMZ probably filmed this shit.
I know, it's like it's TMZ somehow doing this shit. They fucking dig his ass up and make a sex tape.
Yeah, that's why he's looking so casual. They got his ass on strings right now.
I know, that's why he's looking like Howdy Doody.
Yeah, he looking like a marionette right there. He does in a way, doesn't he?
I know. It's like they fucking CG'd out them strings.
And now look at it. This fool ain't not only drinking and just having a conversation, but he's also smoking a blunt right now.
Yeah.
That fool's got a blunt in his hand. Well, in the same hand, he's got his cocktail in. Let's see.
Thug Life.
TMZ broke the story. Tupac received oral sex from a mystery woman back in 1991, and it was all caught on tape.
Damn.
The 5-minute video shows Tupac in a living room, holding a cocktail in one hand and a blunt in another. An unreleased Tupac song is playing in the background as the rapper sings along, wiggling his hips, all the while getting serviced by the woman.
Oh my God. Playing a song in the background.
And wiggling his hips.
I fucked this bitch a long time ago. A real long time ago. Feel me? Got this bitch on my dick with her lips. Well, I'm sitting here wiggling my hips. Holla if you hear me. At one point, Money B from Digital Underground. You know, Tupac used to be a backup dancer for Digital Underground. Oh yeah, I remember. Digital
B. Money B from Digital Underground walks into frame, and Tupac puts his cocktail arm around him as the two gab away. Now, as they're talking, is this chick still like blowing him?
Yeah, I think so. Are you kidding me? Is he doing like business deals while that chick is blowing him? Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
There's Tupac because there's an arrow. clearly showing that that's Tupac. Looks like one of those arrows you find at the fucking mall map where it says "You are here."
Yeah, you are here. Tupac is here.
Yeah, with a chick right in front of him, blowing him, and two guys are just kind of like hanging out, like, "Hey man, we're gonna cut this record or what?"
Be funny if the conversation's like, "Hey, Money B, come here, man." While this chick is blowing him, "Hey man, how's your mom doing? I heard she had cancer. She okay? Well, let me know if I need to do anything. I'm gonna send some flowers, all right?"
No shit.
Be funny. No, be real funny. If while Tupac is getting blown, Tupac called Money B over. "Hey man, I want to talk to you about the Lord."
About the Lord.
Have you accepted Jesus as your Savior, Lord, and Christ?
Yeah, I want to talk about your dick getting sucked right here while I'm trying to talk to
like,
you. This is
you want
crazy.
to talk to me about Jesus while you're gonna be getting your dick blown?
Yeah.
Well, why not, man?
No shit.
Not doesn't say anywhere I shouldn't get blown in the Bible, right?
I know.
Where in the Bible does it say Tupac thou should not get blown?
Yeah, no shit.
Please tell me.
Oh my god.
I can talk to you about life insurance, man.
Damn. I fucked this girl a long time ago. Way before Paris Hilton was in demand.
So where's the video?
Way before Paris Hilton sucking baloney in Afghanistan. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
That is fucked up.
Paris Hilton, Chris Kardashian, fuck all of y'all. Before y'all was something, I had chicks on my balls.
Yeah, it's like my balls. Thug life.
Had bitches on my balls.
Thug life. Biggie Smalls, I fucked your wife.
Have you seen that shit of Hitler rapping?
Huh?
Have you seen that shit of Hitler rapping with Biggie?
No.
All
right. You gonna show me this shit?
Have you not seen this?
No.
It's doing this that rap battle that Biggie and Tupac had. And I have to say, like, Biggie killed, man.
Oh yeah.
Biggie came in and fucking just knocked it out, man.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking laced that shit. But
damn.
But they took that rap and put it over Hitler rapping. Like, you know how Hitler would just come out and just do these wild, energetic, just gestures.
Oh yeah.
And it would just get him. It's so engrossed in what he was saying to the point, he was passionate to where he just almost like screaming his shit. I mean, that's just the way Germans talk. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's how they.
I
think he was passionate and combined with his, how Germans usually are enthusiastic about what they're saying. Yeah.
Shit, what Hitler was doing, that's how motherfuckers
just made it unforgettable.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, that's how motherfuckers order shit at McDonald's.
I know.
Skin is stuck in the fried and hamburger and slim Big Mac and skin all these things. Chicken slice nuggets, skin stuck in.
Und McFlurry.
McFlurry Stein.
McFlurry. The whole fucking staff was there waiting to follow his every order.
I know.
Yeah, that's how he got so many fucking Germans to fucking go with his crazy plan.
Go there, yeah. Would you like to supersize that, sir?
Yes. He recruited more people than that clown did, trying to serve that clown food. Oh my god, I want to see this shit. Though.
Yeah, you got to see this.
I'm still amazed that Tupac is getting his dick sucked while his friends are hanging around the room. Like, wow.
It's insane. Now we get back to this. Look at this shit.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see.
Es spricht der Führer.
Now it starts out, you can hear they're bringing out the Führer,
and
everybody's expecting him to come out talking all that anti-Jewish shit. But hold on, it gets raw. Adolf Hitler, 1934, Triumph of the Will, closing ceremony.
Even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches.
Oh my god. People, you need to find this video. It's so awesome. Oh my god, I love the audience reaction where it looks like if you just got a bunch of old white people at a Biggie Small concert and they're just sitting there looking like, what the fuck is going on right now? This Adolf Hitler video is fucking awesome.
No, it's just like when they cut to the audience.
Yeah.
Like it's from this movie Triumph of the Will.
Uh-huh.
It's a closing ceremony where Hitler's just going off, but they put Biggie on it, and the way they edited that shit fits right down to the like. Those white people in the audience just looking.
They're just looking
just
like,
staring
what
like,
the shit
fuck is going on here? But then when they applaud, it's even funnier.
Yeah. Oh my god, this video is awesome.
Oh, you might miss Christmas. I tote guns. I make number runs. I give MCs the runs tripping. When I throw my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the D-O-C-K. My slow flows remarkable. Peace to Mateo. Now we smoke weed like Tony Montana. Stick the yayo. That's crazy blunts. Bad hell, my bunch of fell from the avenue to tail cells. Oh my god, I'm chopping shit like a pigeon. I hope you're listening. Smacking babies at their christening. What you gonna do with it?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh. Yeah.
And I like at
love
the
that.
end, everybody's giving the Zig Heil.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go to another
applauding.
shit. The next hip hop show I go to, that's what I'm gonna do. Get the Zig Heil. Zig Heil.
Next time I see a movie about the Nazis, I'm gonna be cheering for them. Yeah,
It wasn't so
Sing it.
bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like that guy at the very end of that. Did you hear that soundbite? It was like, yeah. I love that. But I was like, who's that? Is that me? Is that me in the background going, yeah? You hear that? Yeah, it just keeps going and going.
We gonna do this shit like this. We gonna do this shit like this.
I was Hitler. Yeah, that was that was a fucking freestyle that he was doing.
That was fucking awesome, and he was battling against
Tupac. Yeah.
Really? Wow. That's amazing. I'll actually love to see the actual footage of that, but man, this
I believe that's what it was.
It'll be hard to watch it now after watching this Hitler thing.
I think that they had a couple of battles. I think that was one of them. I think he was maybe wasn't. I thought that was one because there was one where because they had some battles going. I think that was a freestyle battle with them, but then Tupac later on started just making fucking songs about Biggie when he was fucking with him, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's
Biggie Smalls, your fan.
I knew you liked
How you
video.
like that?
Yeah, man.
That's
So
awesome, dude.
I want to see this fucking video, man.
Uh-huh.
This video of Tupac getting his blowjob. That sounds like the funniest fucking thing to me.
Normally I would say no, I don't want to see it, but just I'm like looking at these photos, the way how he is just so casual. I'm dying to know what the fuck the conversation in that room was.
Man, it's just funny because he just sitting up there getting a blowjob and they're just niggas walking around like it's nothing. You know,
oh, this is this is like fucking cool.
I mean, I guess you around Tupac, it's like you get used to it.
Yeah, you just get used to it.
God does this he does this about 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Tupac. What you gonna do?
The first time was like walking in on my parents. The second time was like, really?
Yeah.
The third time was like, oh well,
yeah,
comes with a job.
I know people just kind of
literally.
Man, just be glad he ain't fucking some fat chick up the ass.
Exactly.
Now, yeah. That happens every Wednesday. So it's okay. It's all right.
That happens every Friday. Friday, fuck a fat bitch.
Yeah. Fuck a fat bitch Friday. Only at Tupac's house. Yeah, man. You know.
It was the fattest chick I ever fucked in '94.
I mean, this is kind of shit like if you can't get laid just hanging around Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cause that's just residual pussy lying around. You know, it's just,
I know. I was like, are those like his interns or something? What's going on?
Yeah. I mean, there's just bitches in line just waiting to fuck Tupac, and it's like, well, I guess while I'm waiting, I'll fuck you.
Yeah.
Apparently, my number says I'm number 26. So I got a while, so come on.
I'm wondering if at some point when we get really big, if your animation meetings are gonna look like that. Yeah, While you're talking about animation, what you need to be done, and there's some girl just sucking your dick because
While I'm
you can just do that.
Yeah. While I'm sitting around with all the animators,
Yeah.
animations, and all, just
Fungus
it's
Monkey.
Yeah.
Have we discussed about our plans for the Rocky 7 review? Suck.
Yeah. Hey, come on in, have a seat, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all want any chips or anything? Can I get y'all?
Please help yourself.
Yeah, you'll have to get it up. You have to get up and get it yourself. I'm a little predisposed right now.
Yeah. Help yourself to anything, drinks or not you, bitch.
I know. Hey, before you put that glass on the table, use a coaster.
Yeah,
I'll put it on this chick's ass right here.
Yeah.
I'll put it on her back or something.
Yeah.
That'd
Be
be
sure to
all
use a coaster.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah. It'd be funny. You know, it'd be funny if in a meeting while some chick is blowing you, actually try to cross your legs like you in a meeting. Just put that chick in a headlock. So I brought you here today to discuss.
Like, you getting your dick sucked or you're wrestling? What's going on there?
Both.
Yeah.
By the time you'll cross your legs, she's like kind of passed out from lack of oxygen.
I think Macho Man used to do that. Oh yeah.
Suck it good. She snapped into a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine having sex with that guy?
No, I don't. Stop. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. But no.
I mean, imagine.
That's like imagining Santa Claus fucking somebody. I don't want to see that.
I would love to see Santa Claus fucking somebody.
no.
You crazy?
No.
That'd be so funny to me.
His
Santa
jolly round ass trying to get his dick up into somebody. Almost there.
Merry Christmas! Man, I just imagine.
Rudolph, bring your nose up here so I can see if I'm putting it in the right hole. Damn.
If Macho Man Randy Savage was like, let's just say you heard him in the next room having sex. All you hear is, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like, woo, yeah, woo,
Playtime's over. Oh no!
And then you see don't stand by the door because then you see that chick being thrown through the door.
I know.
Yeah, now get off me, bitch.
I love it. I love when any chick is getting thrown after getting fucked.
Here it comes.
I'm through with you.
You're advocating sex and violence against women.
Oh no!
Only with a wrestler.
Oh no! Only with imaginary women. That's right. We play make believe in this world of ours. There's nothing real about it. Sorry.
I want to know what the name of this song was that he was rapping to. I mean, this guy is into everything but this blowjob.
I fucked this bitch a long time ago. That's what the song's called.
Jesus. That fool is, okay, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
That fool is multitasking.
Yeah,
He's drinking, smoking a joint, having a conversation, and singing at the same time, all while the chick is blowing him. It seemed like the last thing on his mind. In fact, he probably don't even know she's there. In fact, somebody, like, it's almost like somebody's come over and like, hey, Tupac, you got another. Sorry, man, you got another bitch on your dick. Where'd she come from?
I know.
Fuck? God damn it!
I think he was getting his dick sucked when he got shot in that car. She ran. Oh no! She ran. I know.
When the coroner pulled the blanket back, there was a chick sucking his dick right now.
I know.
Please, can we get her out of here? Jesus Christ.
No shit.
The fuck, man? Come on.
I love him. Thank God for rigor mortis.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's
oh, wow, dude.
crazy
That
shit,
is,
boy.
yeah, that is. I was like, okay, this is a pretty funny story. It's fucked up. I know I'll probably never watch the video, but when you pulled up the pictures, I'm like, okay, inquiring minds need to know, because I'm just like, Wow, dude. What? I mean, with two other dudes just hanging around, what are you fucking talking about? What is so goddamn important that you can't just tell these two guys, are like, hey, dude, I'm getting my dick sucked right now. Do we really need to have this meeting? I mean, unless Suge Knight is forcing your ass to have this meeting with me.
That's probably what it was like. He was
Yeah.
the one that was people probably want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you seem busy. No, man, y'all come on back in here.
Yeah.
No, really, come back.
Get your ass
Damn
in
it.
here.
Yeah, shit. Y'all want to get paid? Get back in the fucking room.
You want to get paid or you want to get blasted?
Yeah. Hey, Money B, come here. Let me talk to you, man. Come here, man. Shit. Yeah, you got to come here. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that dude. What's his name? I'm thinking about the guy, Biggie's friend, Mace, who used to rhyme with Puff Daddy.
Mace used to like.
Yeah. He's
Yo, I'm Mace. I'm rap real slow.
Too small, too
Yeah.
tall. That guy used to sleep rap.
Yeah. That's a motherfucker that would fall asleep doing the
I
ball
know.
jam.
I was like, if he's fucking has a rap career, why can't I have a rap career? I'll bring as much enthusiasm.
I know.
If that job is that fucking easy. Yeah. Yeah.
That motherfucker didn't
Too
even-
short, too
yeah.
small. Get paid in the shade. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah.
That motherfucker didn't even want to rap.
I know.
Like they made him rap.
I know.
Like Puff Daddy just went out there. You just said, "Here, man, just
You
rap.
rapping.
You rapping."
Pulled him off the street.
man. Rap, motherfucker, nigga, rap.
I like working here at the Winky Dinky Dog. No, you rap about that shit. Sure, okay.
I know it sounds like he's about to just start crying on him.
I know.
I don't know what else to say from here.
You notice in those rap videos where he's like in the passenger seat, he's always like, he looks like he's about to fall asleep. Yeah,
Yeah, shit. I was like,
hanging
what
out with Puff.
I think Puff Daddy he got Mace to prove a point. And like I don't know if y'all remember Mace from back in the day when Puff Daddy, had Junior Mafia going on. And that's back when he had Lil Kim, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
That's back when a lot of people don't even remember, man. He had this dude. He had this dude named Craig Mack.
Craig Mack.
Mack. Yeah, the dude, it's funny because Craig Mack was like Biggie's guy that I think he began with. Like, and shortly, Sean Puffy Combs. Craig Mack was like his guy. I think Biggie Smalls came shortly after, but Craig Mack had this song called "Flavor in Your Ear." What was it? I'm putting more flavor in your ear. Putting brand new flavor in your ear.
Yeah. Is that one of the songs?
That was a song, brand new flavor in your ear.
Okay.
And then like they did a remix with Biggie Smalls, and Biggie just blew up after that.
Oh, wow.
Craig Mack, nobody even remembered, but Craig Mack,
Poor Craig Mack.
on a video, that dude looked like a monster.
Did he?
That dude looked like a goddamn puppet or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, let me see what he looks like.
Yeah, I'll get the video.
Craig
for you.
Mack.
Craig Mack.
I hope he's not listening to this right now.
He ain't listening.
Hey, man.
He knew it. He knew it. In one of his songs, he said
it sounds like you know how Scorsese, like he's making films with Harvey Keitel, and then Robert De Niro started one of his pictures, and it was like Robert De Niro took Harvey Keitel's spot.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like with Biggie.
Yeah, it was something like that, man.
Oh my god, he's the equivalent of Harvey Keitel.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? Yeah, this guy looked like in one of his songs he even said it. He said he looked grotesque.
He said it.
Yeah.
I guess he decided to beat everyone to the punch. Yeah, I see your comments. Yeah, I look grotesque, but I already rapped about that shit.
Here it is.
How they didn't understand you in that Mary joint.
Yeah, I
Get
know,
that old
man.
robotic, futuristic George Jetson.
I'm kicking brand new flavor in your ear.
Oh my god.
Flavor bit of batter, chitter chatter, batter in the Mad Hatter. Let you buy shit, come by batter. Got the data, turn your body into anti-matter. And just like a piece of sizzling, you'll fit inside my stomach with the eggs and grits between. The king is what I mean. My man, get a cup and put some change inside your hand. Now hold up, let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree that them just need a tissue. The folks That's my only issue. I bet your mama miss you, and I bet the Mac take off like an MX missile. No more.
Dude looks crazy though.
He does. You know who he kind of looks like? Okay, who Flip Mode,
Quasimodo. No, no, I don't know who.
Flip Mode Squad guy.
Busta Rhymes.
Okay, Busta Rhymes. If Busta Rhymes fucked Jay-Z, that's who this guy would look like. I swear to God. I see like a little bit of him in both in that guy right there. He really does.
Yeah, man, Jesus.
Yeah. Am
That
I
ain't
right?
a pretty picture.
Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are right, man.
It does. It's crazy.
It's like if Jay-Z fucked Busta Rhymes and then they took that baby and drug his face down a gravel road. And Craig Mack. Now here's the song.
Craig Mack. We're just kidding, by the way. We don't want to get kicked. Yeah, we don't want to get shot.
He ain't that bad. He ain't that bad. Now here's the remix that Biggie did.
Okay.
They got a whole list of celebrities on it, like LL Cool J and all
Oh
that
no
kind of people.
shit.
Yeah, Craig
Ladies
Mack is
love
on
cool
it.
jams.
Oh, yeah, it's a remix, right?
I love how Puffy just fucked that up.
Cause it's mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. The fair one, I get
Damn.
mine the fast way. Ski mask way, and the ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote. More guns than roses, roses shaking in their boots. A visible bully, like the boots disappear. Vamoose, you whack to me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the gimmicks, the whack lyrics. The shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. You should have been a cop, hip hop. With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gat a lot. The flame's about to drop.
See how Big
Wow.
came in and just took over that shit? Man?
Okay. You're telling me that this is a remix of the last song we just heard?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's not a remix. That's just taking off one record, throwing that shit in the crowd and putting on your own record. that is called your own shit.
Yeah, well, they took the same song
Uh-huh.
with Sean Puffy Combs, and he just brought in. He wanted this to be like something
song or
for
something?
breakout song for Biggie, and
Uh-huh.
I believe he wanted this to be breakout for Biggie, and then he had other rappers come in.
Mhm.
It was like almost like a guest remix instead of just remixing the song completely.
Oh, okay, because there ain't no guess. That's like taking over. That's taking over the mic.
Like, yeah,
because that Craig Mack guy, you see him for like a second, and it's like you see him look at the camera, and he looks pissed, and he just walks away like he walked off the set. Like I thought we were remixing my song, man. This ain't no remix. This is a goddamn takeover.
Well, they got people on here. Busta Rhymes is on here.
Uh-huh.
I'm kicking more flavor in your
Oh,
ear.
no, shit, I gotta hear this, please.
Brand new flavor in your ear. Good thoughts for brand new flavor in your ear.
That's him.
Time for new flavor in your ear. 2194.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
wow.
who the hell? Hey, hold on.
Yeah. That was the other guy who wishes he was Craig Mack. Wow.
Oh, here's LL Cool J.
LL, oh yeah.
Blow tissue.
Blow tissues. Stevie. Delicious.
Licking his lips.
I know.
Damn. Hollis to Hollywood, but is he good? I guess like the jeans. Flavor like praline. Sick daddy, I mean. Papa love.
Those everybody's in this video except Craig Mack.
I know.
like he's like made a cameo on his own song, you know.
He keeps popping in on the corner like, hey,
Hey, wait a minute.
hey. The cameraman moves away.
What about me?
Hey. Oh, LL.
Oh, here he is. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear.
I like it better when you sing.
Here to bring the drama. Yo, flavors in your ass grease. Busta Rhymes about to bring the noise on speed. Let me loose from the belly of the beast. Everybody, hey. Busta Rhymes the baby about to rip the tri-state, yo. Hey. Let the basic give you stitches, no niggas and bitches. Have you noticed that? Why are we not rapping today?
I know.
So far we talked about one guy that Mumble his way through song. And we got another guy just like,
Yeah, I know, and I missed that. I wish he'd do more than yeah. Didn't he have a song where it's just yeah. Got your head check. Yeah, that's the only lyric I remember in that whole song.
You know who wrote that?
Huh?
You know who wrote that?
Who wrote
lyric?
that?
Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hoo-ha!
I thought, got you all in check. Disconnect. And you bring that shit back. Wow. I tell you what, though, you work magic when you got Biggie Smalls on your goddamn track. It's funny because I didn't at the time. I was late fucking listening to all this music. I knew it was around, but I just didn't really pay any mind to it that much. But I had a friend who'd always play like Biggie and Tupac, and I always liked the songs. But I never thought, oh, that's something I need to buy, because everyone was fucking playing that shit. Wherever I went, I had friends that were playing it. But now I'm like listening to all this shit now, and even when I saw Notorious, I was like, I gotta go buy like the best of, which I'm like, do I even need to buy the best of? I think Tupac and Biggie only put out about 2 to 3 albums. Well, Tupac, after he died, put out about 5 albums.
50 albums.
No, but it makes me want to go revisit all that music.
There's a Tupac compilation out there that you can get that's
has everything.
Incredible. Yeah.
No shit.
Well, besides the shit that he released after he was dead. You know? I mean,
the shit from Beyond the Grave.
Yeah, it's a great compilation so far. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, both these guys, you can get all their songs in the collection. I mean, you can find them collected on the internet, man.
Because when I was watching Notorious, I was like, man, I love a lot of these songs.
Yeah, man, I do too, man. I was huge. I mean, just like everybody else, I was huge into Biggie and Pac, man. I
always missed the boat on that shit. I did the same thing. Like, I didn't listen to Marilyn Manson because I was annoyed because I had a lot of friends that listened to it all the fucking time, and I got so sick of it. So I never really appreciated the music. And it wasn't until like years later that I actually sat down by myself and just listened to, it was their Mechanical Animals, and I fell in love with it. I was like, God damn it. But I'm like, it was already like too late in the game. It's like, I missed that boat, you know?
No, same with me, man. I actually bought that album.
Oh, yeah.
That Marilyn Manson album.
Oh, yeah. That's a great fucking album.
A lot of people, funny thing is, man, a lot of people dismissed Marilyn Manson because he was like about a lot of spectacle, you know?
It's the gimmick of it.
They thought, it was like a really warped thing of glam rock he was doing, or he was just, kind of trying to one up Alice Cooper or somebody like that. It's, and it was like, that album is actually really good.
It's a great fucking album. It's probably like my favorite one. I mean,
a lot of people
I bought the one with the beautiful people. I can't remember the title of it. I think it was Antichrist Superstar. If I think that's the right title. But, I bought that, and I remember like hearing those songs, like half of it was like a really great album. The other half he was trying to do 9 Inch Nails, and I ended up getting rid of it. But I kind of regret because I miss a lot of those fucking songs. But I got rid of it just because it's like, well, this shit is so big. Everybody's listening to it. It's like wherever I go, I hear these fucking songs. So it didn't really matter to me at the time. You know?
It was but I almost wish that he didn't do the whole image thing, because I was like, maybe to a certain extent, but the album that Mechanical Animals is like, man, that's a really good album, man.
That is. I mean,
a lot of people just don't give enough credit.
Oh, not at all. I mean, when I heard it, I was like, wow, why isn't this fucking album like really held up? It's just like it should be like in a Hall of Fame, I think, just as far as music goes. Because I'm like, there's not a single bad song on that album. I mean, I think it's a fucking classic, but that's me.
You know what? I wanted to listen to that album because the other day I was on Groove Shark just trying to see a bunch of old albums that I liked to see if they actually had all the songs on there.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought it up to you when we were watching Real Steel, when I heard that song, and I was like, man, that's from the Spawn soundtrack. Cause I was I had just listened to the Spawn soundtrack. And
I still have it. I still have the CD and everything.
I do too. I got a whole bunch of CDs that I just haven't pulled out because I can hear everything I want to now, whether buying it on the internet, listening to it on Groove Shark, but our service like Groove Shark. But yeah, man, he did a song on there with, I forgot who the DJ was, because that was a cool album.
It was Marilyn Manson, and at least on that Spawn soundtrack, it was Marilyn Manson.
It was a chick
from Sneaker Pimps.
It was a chick from Sneaker Pimps.
Yeah.
And was it were they the ones doing the the music?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the ones doing the music. You barely heard her. You could hardly hear her in the track, but she's there singing backup vocals with him. But it was a mashup with Marilyn Manson and Sneaker Pips, even though I think Manson got more of the credit.
She was pissed off about that.
Yeah,
too.
she was pissed off about that.
But
Yeah,
man, a lot of people should go and listen to that Spawn soundtrack.
it's a great fucking soundtrack.
Because what they did
Yeah.
on that was it was at the time when like DJs were coming up, the electronic music was like huge, and so they took like electronic bands and DJs and combined them with like rock bands to make and that was every song. Like they took I know they took who was it? Was it the Chemical Brothers?
It was Chemical Brothers
and Filter.
Filter. No, wait. I want to say Filter. Maybe Filter was with the Crystal Method.
No, that was it.
Yeah, Filter and Crystal Method together.
The Prodigy and
it was the Prodigy and Cool Keith.
no,
It was. Are you sure?
that
Oh no, that was
from Fat
off
of the Land.
Fat Land. Yeah, but it was Prodigy and some other. I can't think of it now. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I can't think of it either. But
Yeah, but Silverchair at the time. At the time, they were like this young
Australian band, right?
band. Yeah, they did a song. I want to say maybe it was Atari Teenage Riot. I could be completely wrong, but that was the first Silverchair song where they did a collaboration with somebody where I was like, okay, that's a pretty badass song. And I hated.
Yeah.
I didn't care for Silverchair at the time.
You never heard from them again.
No.
There's a band on that soundtrack called Manson that
Oh really?
you'll never.
Okay.
I
I
don't
need to
think they're
revisit
around
that.
anymore. Yeah,
I still have it, and I used to listen to that. That soundtrack was, I thought, more successful than that movie ever was. But
no, it was.
It was great.
In fact, I was upset because I was like, man, this is a great soundtrack, and the movie is so bad that it's not going to do the soundtrack justice.
Not at
Nobody's
all.
going to give this soundtrack as much credit as it deserves.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I wish we could have mentioned that in the Real Steel review, because I remember thinking we got to talk about how they just lifted up the Spawn soundtrack and threw it on that movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 'cause I want to say there were two songs directly from that Spawn soundtrack that were
I
in
don't
the
remember
Real
one,
Steel.
but it could be two.
Yeah, I thought there was two. Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here, man.
Wow, you made me want to listen. I'm gonna dig that up.
You dig it up.
After
It'll bring
this.
back some memories,
Yeah,
both good and bad.
yeah,
You'll have good memories because the songs are good. The bad memories are thinking about the movie that it was attached
yeah.
to.
I know. Because honestly, I don't remember any of those songs like really incorporated in that movie at all, which is probably a good thing. But who knows?
You want to talk about this thing with Obama, man?
Sure.
And his new restaurant chain,
Damn.
Obama Fried Chicken, man.
It's butt kicking.
I mean, it has to be his, man, because
Yeah, he's right there.
he's right. His picture's right there
Yeah.
on the fucking side.
He has his apron on. He got his black little stringy tie.
Pretty much what he
whatever.
did was they just cut the Colonel's head off and put Obama's on top of it.
Yeah, like the Colonel lost a lot of weight, and they fucking just cut off his head and threw Obama's head on
It's
there.
funny because the logo has the logo has Obama on there, and he's supposed to be smiling, but doesn't he look kind of like Ray Charles?
He does.
Like he's got that smile like Ray, like he's blind.
Yeah, it's like he completely does it. He looks like he's playing the piano.
Yeah, it does. He's doing that
he's
leaning
playing
thing,
the piano,
yeah.
and they caught a picture of him where he's like tilted to the side, just so they could put the logo OFC on there.
I mean, if you look at that picture, you can just imagine him.
Yeah.
Hit the road, Jack.
I
Come to
know.
my chicken shack and get some more, get some more, get some more, get some more. Get the road, Jack.
Yeah, finger looking good, y'all. But he's so happy though. I'm sure that's what Obama looked like when he won the election. He was like, "Yeah, I won."
He just ejaculated on himself.
I know. I won this shit. I didn't even think I was gonna win.
Now, I think this is his restaurant. Look,
That's what it.
it's called OFC,
it
Obama
looks-
Fried Chicken.
It looks like
There's pictures on the sign.
Unless there's another Obama out there who's frying chicken. I mean, shit, looks like it must be him.
How, that would be a coincidence. How many Obamas do you know that look like this man who would open up a chicken joint?
Yeah, looks like Obama's chicken, smells like Obama's chicken. It must be Obama's chicken.
Hey, you know what? It says Obama. It smells like Obama. It tastes like Obama. It must be Obama. But you know what?
Uh
Looking at this here,
huh.
we might have been fooled, man. We might have been deceived.
What? We've been bamboozled.
We might have been bamboozled,
No.
hornswoggled, if you will.
no!
Man,
Oh, what happened? Well, okay, what's going on with this?
okay, let's see. Obama fried chicken restaurant in China sparks controversy.
China. Oh, damn.
China.
Damn.
Get a
boy.
Let's see.
You talk about expanding, boy.
A caricature of President Obama is the face behind a Beijing,
Beijing.
Beijing, a Beijing chicken restaurant. Shanghai List points out. The New York Post reports that the slogan on the sign featuring Obama's head on Colonel Sanders' body can be translated as, "We're so cool, aren't we?" Is that what it says?
That's what Obama looks like. We're
Hey.
so cool, aren't we? Pretty clever, sis.
It look like he's jacking off on that sign, if you ask me. But
Shit.
Reverend Al Sharpton told the Post that the sign is insulting, offensive, and plays to racial stereotypes. The Washington Post blog post contracted a KFC China spokesperson who said the company is not pleased with the Obama fried chicken logo. This is a quote here. "We're considering legal action as it is a knockoff and has nothing to do with us, and it infringes on our brand trademark," the spokesperson said in a statement. "We find it distasteful." But the Atlanta Journal-Constitution
That
points
chicken
out,
tastes good, though, Corey.
Yeah, I want some.
Yeah.
I want to see what presidential chicken tastes like.
That's right.
Points out that a KFC first chicken, that's what it should be called. Points out that a KFC China ad also used an Obama lookalike in a television commercial that ran in Hong Kong. Obama Fried Chicken is not the first poultry restaurant to use Obama's name. The New York Post notes that there's an Obama's Fried Chicken in Harlem. Using Obama's name or image to push chicken isn't a guaranteed moneymaker. CNN notes that a German frozen food company tried selling Obama chicken fingers. Public outcry caused the company to halt test marketing. Watch the KFC China commercial and see the OFC image below. You want to watch this?
Sure.
Got to, man. Why
Yeah, I know. Might as well. Win in China.
not? When in Beijing.
Yeah.
Do as the Beijing is to do.
Change. Not only for America, but for the whole world. Not only for your mom, but for you, for your stomach, for a better taste.
This is a goddamn shame, man. It's a fucking shame. Now listen, let me show you let me tell you what's happening here. They got an Obama lookalike, and at first I thought that was Obama and that they like put a voiceover on it. But they got an Obama lookalike talking about change for your stomach, for your flavor, whatever he was saying, you know. And then when the crowd starts cheering, a big ass chicken sandwich falls on top of him.
It just falls on
And
a Godzilla-sized fucking chicken sandwich falls on the goddamn stage.
Just falls on top, and the way he looks up at it, he looks like, huh? You know? Bam. Hold on, let me finish. Let's finish this commercial.
Okay.
十一種家鄉香料即場鮮製，總統級原調魚柳，
頂頂頂
更脆，仲有鮮力香甜。Change is good.
What? Oh my god. Oh, now that was for a KFC commercial.
That was for a KFC commercial.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought the OFC, I was like, God damn, where'd they get money to make that fucking commercial?
That's what I thought. I was like, what?
You know what that commercial looked like? That commercial looked like Mr. Bill's buddy, the hand, Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands, yeah.
Looked like Mr. Hands just dropped that shit on Obama, and Obama looked like fucking Mr. Bill.
Now let me be clear. I want everybody to have Oh no! Of course, you know, Obama's black. He'd be like, oh shit!
Shit!
Hey, you know what, man? If I'm not getting the whole story here, but I will say this. Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
I find this ad insulting, racist, and furthermore, flavorful. No, you know what? I do. Man, I find that chicken ad over in China. Know what I know about China? Anybody that's first of all, whether they be black or white, especially if you're black,
Yeah.
you're not doing anybody any favors by taking Obama and saying Obama's fried chicken
Mm-hmm.
because it is too easy and it is too much of a stereotype to let's say, how many white presidents would we have done this with?
Yeah.
Even though we have Bush's fried chicken, but I don't think
Yeah,
I don't think it's related to Bush
yeah, I don't
directly.
think so either.
But
Yeah.
in Bush beer. But
Mhm.
right now I just find that like that's just hitting too close to a stereotype to like I know
Mhm.
everybody likes chicken. I know
Mhm.
everybody around the world eats chicken,
Yeah.
but they taken a president who is black and all of a sudden decided to associate him
with
chicken.
With chicken, yeah.
You know,
I mean, you're not going in the way of the Obama cookie, which was completely fucking, just racist and just a bad idea.
No, that's the
Especially
difference.
when you got Negro
about
face
the
cookies.
The Negro face cookies.
Yeah, I know.
No, not just Negro face.
Yeah.
The drunken Negro face cookies.
Drunken, that's right. To add insult to injury, let's add at the beginning of that title, drunken.
Drunken Negro face cookies, boy. I mean, we laughed our ass off about that, but
yeah.
but see, the drunken Negro face cookies, I can even excuse it. Not excuse it in the sense that I think it's cool, but I can excuse it in that was done by a guy who was just being
Out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, he was, whatever racism he had, he was putting it out there in the open,
Mm-hmm.
and I
He
know
wasn't shy
where
about
he's
it.
coming from, and he
Yeah.
knows where even though he tried to lie, like
Which is the best part.
Yeah.
Catching these people in the lie. Well, what's the problem? What's the problem? They taste delicious.
I like that. Yeah, he's like
It's a good
like-
product.
he's like when he tried to explain, like when he rephrased it, like that would make sense. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't mean anything bad about it. Drunken Negro face cookies. How did that sound better the second time?
I know. It's like, yeah. What's,
And then he said, I just thought it was funny.
maybe you should have added a "the" at the beginning. The drunken Negro face cookies. There you go. There's a bit of add the "the" adds a bit of class.
Yeah. The.
Yeah.
This is the definitive drunken face.
The only one. Not a rip off like those goddamn OFC guys. I don't do that. I'm an original thinker.
I'm the original.
Yeah.
Oh, but this,
Original recipe, original thinker.
man, but you know
Yeah.
what? I'm looking at this and it's like I have a problem with China first of all because China there's a lot of racism there where I've seen stories where they come out and tell you like there are people who say the darker you are they consider it to be less attractive. One woman even said that she would end her life if she had to be any darker, if she couldn't lighten herself or something. It's crazy over there, man. So
Well, they're always trying to westernize themselves usually, in Japan too. I mean, I'm still just because I just don't know. Like I've always been curious about the Japanese and the Chinese because I know like at least I think it was in the Chinese Connection. There's a scene in there where there's a guy who tells Bruce Lee he can't go into I can't remember if it's like a zoo or something. Or I don't know what it is.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's like, I'm sorry, you can't come in. He's like, why? Because you're the wrong color. And I was like, telling Bruce Lee he's the wrong color, and I didn't understand it.
they have a class system there too,
Mhm.
where
With the Japanese, they don't like the Chinese, but yeah, I don't know. It's
well,
what that
I can't really say
comes from.
either. I know that there's China, at least from appearance, somebody tell me
Mhm.
because I don't know. I'm telling you right now, I don't know either.
Yeah.
For what I see, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a certain amount of them trying to get westernize themselves in China too. But a lot of it seems just because they have a strong trade with America,
Mm-hmm.
and now their business is like. I would dare say that their economy is coming up, and that's what I'm scared about. Their economy is coming up over ours, and, and their trade is, we're pretty much tied to China now through import, export, and all that kind of stuff. So I know that there's a lot of Western influence coming from that.
Yeah.
But when you see a lot of Western influence, if it's cultural and not having anything to do with, with anything economic, a lot of it comes in the form of, we want, the good is like we want to be the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, starlet or action guy, or
Mhm.
we want to be the guy that looks like Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt. And when it comes to like, if you want to go to the other extreme, I don't know what it's like in the middle for people like what they see as Hispanics or anything like that. But when it comes to black, it's like, okay, they go to the most extremes of hip hop or especially like those gungaroo chicks where it's just like they think they're being
that's the Japanese thing,
that's the Japanese, They think that they're being complimentary, but they got to do the big lips and the dark face and the big afro wigs and and when I see this chicken thing go on with them, it's like, no, man, this isn't just because you thought Obama would just be a good image to sell chicken. It's because you see that stereotype of fucking, blacks and chicken there.
Yeah, well, you can definitely see that, which is why, like, okay, maybe, it's one thing where it's like, well, maybe they just don't know, but it's like, if you notice that, it's going to cause some kind of controversy, which, I mean, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But the thing is that it's like, okay, you at least the rest of the world has to tell them, hey, that ain't fucking cool, don't do it.
It's like it's at a point now where, we are having more and more globalization in the form of cultures just mingling.
Yeah,
and you can excuse it for a while and saying your interaction with a certain culture is not heavy and you didn't know and all that kind of stuff.
You just don't know, yeah.
But now you know, all right?
Well, you're gonna know, yeah.
Yeah, we got a black president, goddammit. We don't want to see this fucking, blacks out here selling fucking chicken and shit.
Which is interesting because I sent you another story where somebody did this like in 2009. And it was two black guys that they started this.
Yeah.
This Obama fried chicken thing where they got shit from it, and it was featured in a rap video. And I guess after they got shit from it, because I think KFC did the same thing. Hey, that you're associating your product with ours. You got to get rid of it. They ended up changing the name to BAM. I think it was BAM Chicken or something like that. Yeah, in that rap video, they had to edit out the chicken franchise, at least the Obama one.
See,
but
that's
and I'm just like, okay, that's because you're wanting to go along with this whole Obama, at the time when I guess Obama was making a name for himself, people wanted to jump on that bandwagon any way they could. Where
people want to jump on that bandwagon.
I could see that happening.
And first of all, that's for black people to do that, I'm just kind of like, well, I'm not going to really full excuse it until I know maybe y'all did that because you felt pride like Obama.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, we got a black president. We want to shout his name and didn't realize at the time that you were putting it on a chicken shack. But still, I'm just going to be like, I don't think that's cool whether you're Chinese, black, or whatever. You take that shit down. And second of all, how the fuck did you think you gonna get away with that anyway? It's like, that's the fucking president of the United States. And you took his image and his name without any permission at all.
Any okay.
The fuck is wrong with you?
You're ripping off KFC's like image and like, what they're about and their logo.
It's stupid.
Because I think those guys like did the same thing where it was like the same like logo looking Obama thing, but it is crazy though. But I always wish Obama would just like take about 10 minutes out of his work schedule and address this. Like, what does he think? I mean, I would love to hear his point of view. Yeah,
that's why
it's his image up there.
Yeah.
It's nobody else's. They're not putting LL Cool J or Biggie Smalls up.
Bring goddamn Obama out. That's why I keep saying, let me be clear, because that's when he's serious.
Yeah, I know.
Let me be clear.
Yeah.
Take that shit down.
That'll and if he's like. I fully support that. It's a delicious chicken. What's the big deal?
That'd be funny if he did come out and say that.
Then you'll know where our ties lay with China right now.
I pray to God he doesn't come out and say that. Well,
what's the big deal?
I was going to complain about this, but damn, there's some great chicken.
By golly, that chicken is finger licking good, I tell you.
But fuck, there's some great chicken. Lips all greasy and shit.
This shit is delicious.
He's up at the fucking podium with a bucket in his hand. I know that I'm projecting a stereotype.
Yeah.
But I implore you to try this chicken. It's good. It's juicy.
My stomach needed change, goddammit. And change it got. This chicken will not be taxed. No taxes for this chicken.
When I said a chicken in every pot, I meant that.
Families like value. That's what they're looking for in this hard economy.
no.
People need value, and that's what I'm giving.
Yeah.
Value.
Except to get that chicken in the pot, you have to come to Obama Chicken and buy it.
I got to fly to China to get that deal.
Don't be a buckethead.
Don't be a buckethead. Yeah.
Obama fried chicken.
Don't be.
Thank you.
Oh my God, we need to call Billy to make that commercial.
He do it too.
And then we'll throw a big ass piece of chicken breast on him, like Mr.
Said Billy would do Obama. Billy just get too wrapped up in doing Billy. Hey, ain't nothing I like more than white women and chicken. I ain't got no white women right here with me, but I got plenty of chicken.
We'll call it Billy. He'd be too busy getting his dick sucked.
You know, Billy would make that commercial while getting his dick sucked.
Yeah.
Billy, can you stop getting your dick sucked? Hey, man, just pan the camera up.
Yeah.
We'll just do a medium shot.
It's not my fault you want to have a meeting at Suck Dick O'Clock.
Hey, my name is Billy Brooks. Look at my pearly whites.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I enjoy doing more. My pearly whites.
Yeah.
Eating pussy. But when I'm not eating pussy of a white woman, I mean chicken. I mean Obama fried chicken. Billy called me up.
I get that shit imported, Court. That's some import chicken you eating right there. That shit ain't cheap. You better lick that bone.
You just see Billy sit up there.
Yeah.
He'd be worse than Tupac. Grinning, eating chicken, filming a commercial, and getting a blowjob. Billy.
Best ad campaign ever.
Best one. I love that commercial. I wouldn't give a fuck what anybody says. I wouldn't care who came to my restaurant. I show everything. It don't have to be a family restaurant. I don't give a fuck.
I want the BFC now. Billy Fried Chicken.
You know what? I swore that I wasn't going to talk about Billy.
How can you not?
I swore, but you know what?
You didn't talk about it. I talked about him.
But here's the deal, man.
Uh-huh.
I was going to talk about Billy so bad the other night, and I held some restraint.
Oh, you did?
But I can't hold back no more, man.
Oh, man.
Billy,
I need
let
to
me tell
call
you what
him.
Billy did. Billy called Leon up.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Leon, we need to hang. We need to go get some time. Let's we need to go hang out. I ain't seen you, man. I miss you, man.
Yeah.
And Leon's like, okay, well, yeah, let's do it. And then Billy's gonna be like, I'm real busy these days. I'm gonna check my schedule and see if we can do it. I don't know how much time I have. It's like, well, what the fuck you call for?
Let me see on the schedule. I got dick sucking at 3:00. I got a film commercial 3:30 for chicken. Corey and Cole's got the commercial they're gonna do.
Yeah, I gotta brush my pearly whites at 4:00.
I gotta brush my teeth.
I gotta go to a bar and harass some white women there. I think I can fit you in on Thursday. He said we make him sound like.
I know. He
said we make him sound like Uncle Popcorn.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that needs to be included in the value menu. Uncle
Popcorn shrimp.
He told me in the stage, he's like, I heard you guys talking about me. Let's do this. You guys make me sound like I just stepped off the slave ship or something.
Like, yeah, we did. What you think we're gonna do?
Oh man, I love that dude.
He said, man, ain't nothing but love. Cause Leon was trying to tell me, man, we talking about you. It's just because we love you, man. We just talking about you because we giving you some respect. He's like, don't give me no goddamn respect. Man, y'all kick my ass every time you talk about
Oh my god.
I love the way
I love that dude. Yeah.
I love the way he's always man, Corey always talking about me white women. He do the same thing, man. I'm like, yeah, but I got the mic.
You see this thing right here?
Yeah. See, I got this thing called a podcast. You get one
God.
too. You can talk your
worldwide. Oh god.
Put that piece of chicken down. Get that white woman off your dick.
Come on.
Put that toothbrush down.
That's racist,
the other
Corey.
hand.
That's racist.
I wish I could do. I wish we could make a series of shorts called Uncle Popcorn, starring Billy Brooks.
I was like, where did he get that from? I couldn't even imagine that shit. Uncle Popcorn.
Yeah, people.
Wow, it's
We're
genius.
talking about our friend
That
Billy
is genius,
Brooks.
Billy.
Billy's a funny guy, and Billy's a
He is.
handsome guy, and
He's
Billy
a great friend.
He's a great friend.
When you get to hang out with him, be his friend.
Yeah, we'll have him on the show one day.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
It'll be number Billy's show because Billy don't let nobody talk.
I'll let him go with it. I'll take a break.
When Billy call, I put the phone down, put it on speaker, and then just pretend like it's a stand-up comedy.
No,
show.
don't say that. He's gonna be really mad. You believe that motherfucker?
Hey man, does he really do that?
Co-host, you tell me. Right?
Yeah. Hey, now you tell me if he did that, right? You know how Billy said, hey man, you for real, you tell me if he did that, right? Now I got my Billy going.
I know.
I couldn't get it at first. I lost it.
I know.
But now I got it back.
Billy right here. Yeah, that's right.
Hey man, you hear that shit the corner said? Nigga said he put the phone down. I'm talking to him. Y'all call me Uncle Popcorn and shit.
Oh my God, Billy needs his own show.
Hey, Billy does need his own show.
I like that idea. All that other bullshit, fuck that shit. But I like that idea.
Hey, I told y'all gonna try to put me in a show called Uncle Popcorn.
Yeah, I know.
And then he act like he's mad. Man, y'all wrong for man. Y'all wrong. Oh, how much does it pay? He's a typical actor, you know.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I will. Do I need my SAG card?
Can I do my comedy bit?
My co-star ain't black, is she?
You keep that chicken bullshit. I'll do my
In fact, I want you to move all the brown M&Ms out the packet, all right? Billy.
Oh my God.
Billy gonna be mad as hell.
I'm scared now. I'm scared when I see my phone. It says Billy on it.
I stopped answering.
Like, oh my God.
There was one day we did a podcast.
Yeah.
10 o'clock the next day.
Uh-huh.
Looked at my phone.
Yeah.
Billy Brooks. I looked at that phone and said,
Oh shit, no,
I ain't taking that call. Not today. Not today, my friend.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I was. Hey man, why y'all talking about me like that?
It might as well be Suge Knight on the other end. I don't want to pick that up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Billy, come on the show, man. We just doing this.
Yeah, dude. You need to do this.
Yeah, we talk about him.
Yeah.
We talk about him.
Billy,
good.
let's do this.
Yeah. I like the way he called up Leon and invited him to come to his show. Because I ain't gonna say what show he does.
No.
Yeah, but I'll get people to go see him. He does Estra's Follies here.
Yeah, he does.
And he was supposed
I really want to go see him sometime. I don't know if you guys be interested.
good luck trying to get tickets.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can go. We have to pay for them, but don't ever have Billy promise them to you because you never get them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Leon went to go meet Billy one day, and Billy stood his ass up.
Oh, Billy's busy.
Billy, Leon went to go meet him at a bar.
Yeah.
And he went in there, and and then I guess Leon got tired of waiting and left. And then he called Bill up, and Billy said, "Oh man, there was a bounty hunter down there. I wasn't trying to get mixed up in there." So Billy like, "What?"
Yeah.
It was like, what? Like, I had to leave. I was like, was the bounty hunter white and you left with her?
Oh damn! What would you say? Oh, you do the same thing.
Oh, nigga, you do the same thing. You know you would have if it was the same. You in the same position. You know you would. You know how Billy get their head looking in my eyes, go, hey man, you know you would do it if you do the same thing. You know?
Oh man!
I forgot what happened. He's like,
my God.
Nah, yeah, I meant to get down there, man, but you was gone already. So I think they even bartender told him like, yeah, he left with this girl, and Leon was like, was she white? Oh yeah.
Oh God damn it! Oh wow! I really don't want to pick up the phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this one.
I know. is it.
In fact, that's all I'm gonna hear on my phone. I'm gonna get a message like, "Oh, why you do that, man? He's gonna lose it."
After this podcast, he's going to be referred to he who shall not be named.
Yeah. No, Billy. We talk about Billy because we know Billy can handle it.
Oh yeah,
Billy is such a good-looking guy, such a talented guy,
He
such a
is.
funny guy.
He's
It's
hilarious. Yeah.
If this guy cannot take, a little bit joking around being who he is, then that motherfucker don't need to act.
You can't take a joke.
He
You
don't-
suck.
Yeah. He don't need to do comedy.
Nah,
he don't
he
need to
can.
act,
Nah,
because he's got. That means
He's
got
a man. He could take it.
Yeah. Shit, we just toughening him up.
Yeah, that's right.
But So
Yeah. Don't
show,
kick my ass, Billy.
show business is a hard
It
life,
is.
man. A hard world.
Ask Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Ask him. I dare you.
You know what? I'm gonna get a phone call from Billy. Hey man, why you talking about me like that? And then back I'm gonna hear.
You make me real upset. I can't concentrate right now.
I'm trying to train on his blowjob right now. Y'all made me so angry.
I'm furious.
Furious now, man. Billy Brooks, boy.
Yes.
The famous Billy Brooks.
Yes, he is.
All right. Let's.
Wow.
We're gonna keep talking about you, Billy, until you come on the show.
Oh man.
I should. You know what?
Mhm.
I should send him a text message that says, "Don't listen to today's show."
Yeah. I want to send him one right now. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Do it right now.
While you're
Say-
looking up.
say, "Don't-
Tell him right now.
don't listen to
do
today's
not listen
show."
to this shit. Stay away.
Warning.
Yeah. I'll say that. Let me see here. Oh shit.
When are we gonna get the Billy Brooks sex tape?
Yeah. No shit. Oh my god.
One-sided Oreo.
Let me see
You
here.
look. Oh my God. I'm looking up some stuff
All
here.
right. Warning. Make sure I spelled this shit right.
Huh. Damn, have you seen Kurt Cobain's daughter?
Yeah, actually I have.
Kurt Cobain's daughter is okay. Let me see. 19. Okay, y'all can safely say she's fucking hot.
She's cute.
She is fucking.
She's
hot.
a cutie.
She's got a mansion.
Looks like a better version of
Who?
Courtney Love.
Oh, I'm about to say Courtney Love.
Yeah, I'm not about to say a better version of Kurt Cobain. She's like a hotter version of Kurt Cobain.
Well, when you know what I started to say?
Yeah.
I started to say better looking version of Hole. I can remember Courtney
Yeah.
Love's name. I can remember a band. Oh, let's see. Okay, while you sending that, I got something I want to talk about right here, but I'll wait for you to pick that up. I'll send that off. I got something good for you.
All right.
You go right ahead and take your time. Damn, what you writing, a novel over there?
No.
No.
No. All right, I'm done.
All right.
Bring. Oh shit.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
What we got? Woo.
Here's
God,
somebody.
my vocals hurt.
I know, me too, man. I was just sitting up here.
Too
I'm
hard.
coughing up phlegm. I'm sitting up here laughing so hard.
Oh shit.
Somebody sent me an email.
Oil.
That's something we should probably talk about.
Uh-huh.
I was surprised because when I opened it up, the opening sentence was
Yes, rock and roll. Got me again.
Welcome to Fuck Your Thoughts.
Yes.
It's the email section of Let's Do This.
That it is.
Who is this from? Shout out from London.
Shout out from London. Bloke.
Let me see what this says here. Uh-oh. Hey,
Shout
Corey.
out
Hello.
from London.
Hey, how's it going? This is Simeon. We met at the Spill Party London, the dude with the champagne. Oh, that guy. That guy was cool.
The dude with the
Just want to say
champagne.
it was really cool hanging out with you. Wanted to write sooner or later, but was busy finding a flat in London.
I was busy drinking champagne.
I was busy. What do you say? Champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne. I was busy drinking champagne.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
Excuse me, sir. Why I get my swerve on?
Yes. I'm here to meet Cardi Coleman.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I drink my champagne.
Hey, speaking of going to the London party and some of my friends in London, you remember Greg, right?
Greg?
I mean, not Greg. Craig.
Craig, yeah.
I mean, Craig.
Yeah.
Craig sent me a message
Uh-huh.
saying that he won his first semi-pro MMA bout.
Oh, no shit.
And
Okay.
there's video of it. He beat the shit out this guy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, we got a friend over there who's on his way to being a pro mixed martial arts fighter.
Wow, okay.
And he's in a cage and everything, and he beat the fuck out this guy.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's fucking badass. That dude's a great dude. When him and Nick came over, he was really fucking just a cool guy to hang out with.
That guy's
man.
mellow, man.
He is so fucking mellow. I would never imagine. I would
you never thought he
imagine
could beat the shit out of somebody like